What is up, you guys? It's your girl Nelly J. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me for another video. I hope you guys are staying out of the way, 6 feet apart, and quarantining in style. So in today's video, we are going to be jumping back into the Butta lace collection by Sensational. I told you guys, as I get those wigs sent to me, I will come and bring them to you, and we will get down to it, what's the good, the bad, and everything in between. So we're going to be jumping back into that collection. But before I get into the new wig, let's talk about the old one from the previous video. So my last review I did was of the Perfect Hairline collection. The wig type was ivory in the color 1B. This wig was phenomenal. She was gorgeous in every possible way. Now, if you remember, she comes as a pre-braided unit at the top. She had like 2 braids to the back going on, and we took those down and just kind of laid her as we would any other wig. She was great. She was phenomenal. I really hope y'all went to go pick her up, because let me tell you, I had all kinds of just vibes with that wig. It was definitely a good one. So if you haven't, make sure you go back, check out that last video, and go and pick up Ivory. I'm telling you, she will change your life. All right, so without further ado, let's get into the wig today. As I said, we are jumping back into the Butta lace collection by Sensational, and this one is the Butta Unit 2. I have it in the color 1B. So this wig, when I saw her on the mannequin, I wasn't really sure whether or not I wanted to actually pick her up. And that's because I saw her in the ash gray. Now, if y'all saw the video from a couple videos back when I did the ash blonde, ashy gray, that one, it put a bad taste in my mouth, and I was like, oh, I don't want to do this. But thankfully they did have her in a 1B, so I said, okay, I will give her a shot and see what happens, you know. So let's go ahead and take her out of her packaging. As per usual, this one has an HD lace, virtually undetectable. She is supposed to blend with most skin tones, but I have found with this collection that the lace does come up a little too white, but that's okay. We can always go in and doctor her up a little bit. So she is safe up to 350 to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Ear-to-ear lace with a wide 5-inch deep hand-tied parting space, pre-plucked with baby hairs, and a natural density hairline. So as you can see on the stock card, she is quite a long unit. She does have layers cut throughout, and she is a middle part unit, though I'm sure you can shift left to right and make her a side part depending on how you want your wig to go. But I will definitely be laying her today as a middle part. So let's go ahead and open her up. Y'all, I can tell you right now, she is long. She is so long. She's so long that she's folded up inside of the packaging. So that's, the package isn't even her true length. Like, okay. Let's get some of that stuffing out of there. All right, so before we take a look at the unit itself, let's go ahead and look at those colors that she comes in. So on the stock card, you'll see the T4 Peach that the model is wearing, which is a really cute color. I actually really want to come across this color because it's so cute. But in addition to that, she does come in Money Piece, the blonde, caramel, gold, hazel, as well as a Money Piece rose gold. So I haven't seen that one, but I actually am kind of intrigued about that one. She comes in a Money Piece wine, and then of course the T4 ash blonde, 613, 1, 1B, 2, and I believe 4 as well. So here she is, completely out of the packaging. She has a nice sheen to her. I do have my ring light set to the highest, so I'm not sure if that's giving off some extra shine to her, but she's long. Okay, she is long. She, to me, would have been really pretty if they had stopped her at about right there. Sometimes when they add that bottom layer, it can look a little thin toward the bottom, so not really my cup of tea. I think she would have been really cute if she would stopped about right there. But for the sake of, you know, seeing what she does, let's get her on. Let's take a look. You never know, she may surprise us. So really quickly, let's take a look at that lace, and that's up against my hand. I actually really like the way that that looks. And you know, so some of these wigs from this collection, the lace on them comes up very white, like super gray, super white, but she actually seems as though she'll blend quite nicely. But you know, let's see. So she does come with the baby hairs, of course. And she is a middle part. It is ear to ear lace. Let's take a look at the construction and see what she has going on. So she has 2 combs here in the front, 1 comb in the back, as well as the adjustable straps. She's very pretty though. The curls in her are super gorgeous. Very, very glamorous wig, I will definitely say. But I'm excited to get her on and see what she looks like. But before we get into that, let's get her onto a mannequin, get this lace trimmed off, and see if there are any type of changes we need to make to the hairline, though I don't think that we'll do very many. That hairline actually looks really, really good. If you guys can see, it definitely has been plucked throughout that hairline, but we'll get her on the mannequin and take a look and go from there. So stay tuned. All right, you guys, so I have her on the mannequin, and she is really gorgeous from the back. I'm going to quickly just take her and turn her around for you guys so that you can see how gorgeous those curls are, how nice that shine is. She's really, really impressive for a synthetic unit. Very much a natural density to this unit. Still feel how I feel about the bottom here. I think maybe they could have took her about that length, because once you get to the end and it starts hanging, it looks a little straggly, and you know, whatever. But we're gonna work it out. So let's go ahead and get this lace trimmed off of this unit. Now typically I go in with my wax stick to kind of push that hairline back a little bit, because even though I'm not a fan of laying baby hairs down, I don't like to lose any of the hair from the hairline itself, just because it makes it easier. So if you take a look at that hairline, she definitely has been plucked a little bit to make it look more natural. I think maybe they could have went back a little further. I'd say till about here to just help blend it even more, but not bad, not bad at all. Really impressed. So instead of going in with that wax stick though, because she does have quite a sheen to her, I'm just going to comb back as much of those baby hairs as I can without adding wax to the hairline. I just don't want to shine it up so much around the hairline. So I'm just going to take a clip, get that out of the way. As usual, I'm going to take my small eyebrow scissors and give her a trim to get that lace off. she is, with the lace all trimmed. Nice and full, you guys. I'm really excited about trying her on. So let's get her off the mannequin onto my head and see how she does. We'll get her tacked down. All right, you guys, so we have went ahead, cut the lace off of her. I am wearing the same Q-Fit collection of stocking caps, but this one is actually in the color dark brown. Because this lace tends to show up very, very light, I wanted to see how it would look with a darker stocking cap underneath. So, but I do have an auburn just in case I'm not feeling the dark brown. Have to go in with my hot comb on top of this unit just to flatten out. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but I definitely see it. There is a slight hump right there, so I want her to lay a lot flatter than what she is. But for me, just popping her on, she's not tacked down at all, you guys. Now y'all know. But see, y'all know I can't do the babies. Like I just don't see the point. I feel like that's just dang near in my eyebrows, and I'm not with that concept at all. So, but this is her just popped right on to my head. She's very, very full, y'all. Definitely dig the middle part on her. She actually looks really good with the dark brown stocking cap. I think that she is blended very, very nicely. Okay, you guys, so I went back in with the hot comb and flattened out the top part of this unit, as well as got rid of some of the baby hairs that were up in here because it was just a little too much for me. So she has not been tacked down at all. This is just her on my head, and let me tell you, when I say baby girl is living for this middle part, I'm living for it. I'm here for it. Everything about it, I support it. Let's talk about it. Like, she's just the right amount of glam. Like, she's not doing too much, but she doing just a little too much. She is long, you guys, long. Like, my navel is right here. She's long. Please remember, I'm 5'9", so to my short girls, she gonna give you some inches, you know, and that's just is what it is. It's never a bad thing. You can never go wrong with it, but you know, if that's not something you're used to, be mindful when you're picking her up. Now, I do like the shine of this hair. At first, I was a little concerned that she was a little too shiny, but I mean, nah, nothing wrong with a little shiny thing every now and then, you know. So I'm gonna go in with the Got To Be Ultra Glue gel, and I am going to build upon that. And I just take it right above where my stocking cap actually ends. Let me tell you, you know, minimize that forehead just a little bit, you know. Still gotta, you know, show I have one, but There's nothing wrong with making her a little bit daintier. Because if you were blessed with a 5 head like me, you understand my pain. Oh my goodness. So let's get her tacked on, and I'm gonna give this a quick blow dry. And I'm gonna build it up with one more layer. Now, in my next video, my next wig try on, I want to try the ORS Ultra Hold, I believe it is, spray, and see how that one does. I have seen so many mixed reviews about that product, y'all, but I'm the type of person, even if I see 100 people, I don't like it, I still want to try it because my experience may not be the experience that they had. So I definitely want to give that one a try. And then I'm going to go on top of that with my Got to Be Free spray. Just going to take that around. Nothing too crazy, just a quick little spray, and then spreading out that product with my fingertips. Okay, and we're just gonna hit her with a little bit of the blow dryer. And then just one more layer of the freeze spray, and that should definitely do it. Alright, now let's get her pulled forward. And before that, I like to take any little stray pieces. Get that middle down first, and then over those ears. She has been tacked down, but there are little spots like that right there that lifted just a wee bit. So we're gonna push those hairs back, go in with our freeze spray, get right up on that hairline. And then we are going to take the bottom part of our rat tail comb and just go along the hairline, just further blending and securing this unit. The same thing on the other side. Now this one is actually a little further back, so I'm going to first take a little bit of the Got to Be glue, take it underneath, and then follow that up with the freeze spray. Take that rat tail comb once again and secure her down along with my blow dryer. Now that I've kind of gotten that looking a little bit better, as always, y'all know what time it is. It is the Caramel Cutie by Fenty bronzer, and I'm going to just take a small brush, and then I am going to pack that onto that hairline, make it just look a little more seamless. Sometimes these lace wigs from this particular collection, man, it's like they'll blend so well in some areas, right? And then you'll get to a different area and it's like it will not blend to save your life. So you definitely have to be patient and really work the unit. You guys, so this is her on. She definitely is a gorgeous wig, very glamorous. I definitely feel like I'm getting all types of va-va-voom vibes from this unit. But she's gorgeous. She is gorgeous. And she is definitely a grab. My only suggestion for this wig, and I think I'm gonna end up doing it, is maybe to take off a little bit of the length. I just feel like it has the potential to look so full all the way throughout the unit that part at the bottom, it's almost unnecessary. Like it's like they just added it there simply to elongate the wig, but they really did not have to. Like they could have went without it and it still would have been just as gorgeous, just as fun. You know, it definitely was not needed in any way. Other than that, the layers that are cut into this wig, the curls that this wig has, she's good. She's a good one. I am noticing some tangling, some snagging here and there, but she is a long unit and kind of is to be expected. Other than that though, you guys, I'm really impressed with this unit. The texture of this hair, she's silky, but she's not thin paper silky. You know what I'm saying? Like she has a nice density to her. That shine is super gorgeous. I was worried about it at first, but I think that actually works in her favor. It does make those curls look very lightweight, very bouncy, and full of movement. So this is it for the Butta Lace unit number 2 by Sensational. Again, I have her in 1B. Make sure you guys go check her out. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. As always, thank you so much for joining me. And if you have not, please make sure to go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and make sure that notification bell is on. We are almost done with this collection, and trust me, you don't want to miss a thing. All right, so I will see you guys in the next video, and as always, stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. Bye.